In terms of guys who are on the 40 man, I think that there's three names that come to mind to me that make the most sense. And, the two that are the most logical, I think, Billy Cook to take the brunt end of that at the forefront, and then Brian Reynolds to give some spot starts. If Endy Rodriguez is able to crack the opening day roster, maybe he could get a start or two over there a week. But if I had to guess, this will be kind of like a by committee approach, which frankly, as much as, I personally disagree in a lot of ways with the Pirates' approach of preaching versatility and loving that in terms of how they can manipulate matchups, lineups, things of that nature. I would much rather have some, solidified starters, guys like Brian Reynolds, O'Neill Cruz, etc. That being said, this is where it does play to your benefit because Billy Cook is an above average to elite defender at first base. Brian Reynolds could fill in there in a pinch. Endy Rodriguez, by all indications, an above average defender at first. And maybe that would be to his benefit with coming back from Tommy John surgery. So I look at it as they've got some internal options. None of those guys is a true everyday first baseman. Certainly not Reynolds. He'd be the most apt hitter, but you'd prefer to have him in the outfield. So the way I look at it is I think there's a possibility for somebody like a Derek Hall, who's a non-roster invite, to make this opening day roster.